If you become over-responsible in the area of finances, what might your partner become? Under-responsible. If you become under-responsible dealing with and disciplining the kids, what might your partner become? Over-responsible. Roger Martin speaks about this in his powerful book, Responsibility Virus. He says, there is a fixed amount of responsibility that can be assumed in any relationship. So if one person becomes over-responsible, the other by nature will slip into under-responsibility. It's like a seesaw. How does an enlightened, well-intentioned manager turn into a parent in the workplace? Do you wake up in the morning, eating your cornflakes, thinking, how do I make my employees feel like children today? Of course not. The answer is in the brain, which interprets shared responsibility as a form of threat and naturally avoids it. Think about transactional analysis. As a manager, there are 3 ways you can show up in a relationship: as a parent, an adult, or a child. Your employees can show up in 3 ways: parent, adult, child. What do you want and need? Of course, adult to adult. That's the partnering we need in the workplace. However, if your employee slips down into victimitis mode, I've lost my agency, I have no self-efficacy, I have nothing that I can control here. If they start complaining, gossiping, not initiating, they slide into under-responsibility. That will create a powerful impulse for you to slip up into over-responsibility. You'll start over-reminding people, taking back things you've already delegated, because after all, only you can do it right. You'll start helicoptering, hovering, micromanaging. Do you want to be doing that? Of course not. You've fallen prey to the responsibility virus. When leaders share responsibility with employees, they may experience feelings of a loss of control, a loss of certainty. Will this actually get done on time? Will it get done the way I want it to get done? They may experience the fear of failure. Sharing responsibility with someone else means relinquishing some ownership and control. That can feel like a risk to managers. So, Brain has a simple solution. Go binary. Managers either take all of the responsibility, letting employees off the hook, but giving the manager the sense of ultimate control over the results, or they throw all the responsibility over the fence to the employees, relinquishing control themselves, but getting off the hook in the risk department. Why does all this matter? Managers who slip into parenting unwittingly introduce into the organizational culture guilt, shame, compulsion, control, manipulation, micromanaging, intimidation, threat, bullying. Do they intend to? Of course not. It's the power of the responsibility virus. Managers who have become self-aware of their natural parenting instincts and have shifted to partnering unleash energy that cultivates decision-making capability among employees. They grow people's talents. They call people to higher levels of accountability and away from entitlement. What can you do? You can build a partnering ladder with your employees. When your employee has slipped into under-responsibility, you can beat the all-or-nothing binary impulsive responsibility virus by creating a ladder of incremental ownership for your employees, accompanied by a ladder of incremental delegation from you. Every upward rung your employee climbs in the areas of skill, knowledge, experience, responsibility, commitment is met by a further chunk down of delegation, ownership, and a downward rung of responsibility for you. This allows you to do your real job, running the business. Practice partnering, not parenting.